everybody, my name is Shortline819 or K819 and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We got the Space Engineers soundtrack today. I guess we're gonna see how this is. But yes, it is the what is it, like 56th anniversary of Apollo 11? So, we're gonna go ahead and fly. Spud, I'm not reading that. But we're gonna go ahead and we are going to I don't have a standard Apollo recreation, but I do have an alternate Apollo recreation. And this will actually be the last flight that we do, the last thing that we do with this mod pack, because Spud has generously made me a forever mod pack. I'm going to be starting a forever save in KSP. But that's besides the point. But this is going to be the last mission that I'm going to fly in this mod pack. But, let's go ahead and first of all, oh, that's not facing the right way. There we go. We got a Leo. They like to be in here whenever I'm in here. Gog. A Gog indeed. So what do I have to show you today? Well, I have this, which is I'm calling it Earth Orbit Rendezvous, which is kind of true, but it's an alternate Apollo where instead of going with Lunar Orbit Rendezvous, where you have the one Saturn V with your lunar module and your command service module. This involves this is a two launch architecture where you have this, which is your one Saturn V with your direct descent lander. This is your Apollo spacecraft. You have your lunar orbit insertion stage, and then it's also a crasher stage onto the moon. And then you have your standard direct descent lander, which this helps land it on the moon, and it lands on the moon, and then it does its thing on the moon, and then it takes back off. However, in order to get this to the moon, you need a second Saturn V launch, which is a tanker, which refuels the spacecraft on orbit before it heads out to the moon. And this is sort of this isn't based off of any actual plan, but this is what I think, this is my estimation of what I think they were heading towards before NASA selected the plan that they ultimately went with for Apollo. So I believe I do actually have these crafts in, let me go ahead and delete these. These are various shuttle craft files from a mod that I am not using anymore. So, so this is what I have. Now it is, the tanker is that I have, the save file I have for the tanker and the VAB is fine. The actual spacecraft itself is actually a slightly different version. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this updated to the proper craft file within the VAB. Oh, no, I do not need that. I need the snap. But yes, this is, of course, a strategic stream initiative stream because I didn't know if I would be able to do this stream today, but I luckily do have the time. And then when I'm done with this stream, I'm going to deal with some eBay stuff. So that's besides the point. Don't know how long this is gonna take, probably not too long. I just wanted to get this in because this is a mission that I've been wanting to. I built all this, but I don't think I've ever actually done a full mission. I have done a stream where I've done this before, but I ended up aborting halfway through, and flew back to Kerbin. Uh, so, hello Gamwolfers, welcome in. He is about to buy an illegal drug on eBay.gov. This is true. I'm actually selling some models that I need to. They should sell relatively soon. I just need to pack them up in boxes. Okay, so hopefully the Space Engineer soundtrack is okay. I don't know why I switched back to the SPH at that point. Hello, Gain USA XXL. What if we put it on some legs? Yeah, I don't know. So let's go ahead. Go to Astronaut Complex. I think didn't I make a Kerbal for you, Gam? Or Crimson? Like a real boy. Maybe like a real boy, who knows. Hey, unlike, when are you walking? I don't know. Unlike hit Twitch streamer, Removed Rain, I do actually have legs. I'm not just a torso, like Rain is, but that's... Rain sucks more. Rain does not have legs. So, therefore he is cringe. Well, I gotta, like... What? Rain is Joe Swanson. Leg reveal? Leg reveal indeed, yes. Let me just go ahead and, like, shift myself back down into the appropriate location. Hello, Gain USA XXL. Welcome in. Okay. All incarnations of me have had legs. Let me just go ahead and hire some of these Kerbals, because why not? VTuber model doing the floating SpongeBob meme. True, true. Let's go ahead and just put some Kerbals on here. We got a pilot. I guess we can just go... I guess if we want this to be really realistic, I guess we'd just have 3 pilots because Deke Slayton's hatred of pilots. But let's go with who has the funniest name? Astop? Fool Kerman, yeah. Blywell, Astop, and Fool. Okay. But I think we're ready to go with this. The first thing that I do is, I actually put these... before I do anything, let me actually get some launch clamps for this. Because I typically put the 2 rockets out on the launch pad at the same time when I'm doing, like, dual launch missions. Because it's cool that way. And then I launch the first one and then launch the second one after. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know why these launch clamps are glitching out, but and let's go ahead. Yeah, I don't know why they're glitching like that. But don't worry, my 3D model will also have legs. I like to be able to walk. I'm not just a floating torso like Rain is. Because he is smelly. I don't know. I don't know why I'm dunking on Rain. I feel like that's something that we always do. Just the group that I'm in. But that's besides the point. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and just check. Yeah, okay, well. Let's see. Follow direct descent, save. And we're gonna put ourselves on a... we're gonna put ourselves on 39A. And then we're gonna take the tanker and we're gonna put it on 39B. And then we're gonna fly the... Typically I fly the tanker first. And then, I fly the actual spacecraft. And then, the actual Apollo spacecraft, and then I have the tanker then rendezvous with the Apollo spacecraft, which is, I mean, it's more of a hybrid rendezvous rather than one being, because typically one vehicle is the passive vehicle and the other's the active vehicle. As in, one vehicle is just sort of sitting in an orbit, and then the other one's trying to catch up with it specifically. But this is more of a, let's say, we're doing hybrid style, so. Let me go ahead and get the other craft. Hopefully my Kerbal Space Program doesn't decide to murder itself. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Vehicle assembly building. And let's get the tanker up. Now I have not flown this mission in like 8 months, so it might end up being a bit scuffed, but we'll see. Gotta start the works. Gotta make that dough. Y'all have an awesome stream. Thank you, Gam, and good luck with your work. Fun fact, I'm on a large pool of randomly generated Kerbal names. There are 5 explicitly excluded ones that got auto-replaced by the game. They are as follows: Kerman, Kerbal Kerman, E Kerman, R Kerman, and an explosive one I won't say right now. I know the last one, Spud, don't worry. It's like that because the way that Kerbal Space Program generates names is it takes one syllable, has like a massive list of syllables, and another list of syllables, and it randomly smashes them together. If you want to look up what the 5th Forbidden Kerbal name is, you can go ahead and do that. I know there are also, like, specific ones. Like, there's Scott Kerman, which is, like, Scott Manley reference and whatnot. Okay, so here's our tanker. We're gonna put this one out on the launch pad on 39B. And we're gonna go ahead and fly this mission. So, and we're gonna see. Now, if I remember, it does actually take a while to fly this mission. This is because of the rendezvous, this takes a lot longer than a traditional sort of moon mission. I think last time I did this, it took like an hour and a half to fly the whole thing. Okay. Up. So there we go. We got the two rockets. There will be plenty of screenshots today. You can still get the expletive one with the RF on the end though, which is fun. That's really funny. Okay. So here we go. We got our two Saturns on the pad. And let me just because right now I'm kind of back. Hello? I was kind of leaning back a bit in my chair, so let me get upright and prepared to actually fly these missions. All right. This is just the save with just the Clementine thing in it, so nothing else in this save. But anyways, alright. 15 seconds? Wait, let me get up a timer, yeah. Or 10 seconds? 9, 8, 7. Leo has dropped his ball. I'll be right back, because he will start whining if I don't give it back to him. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Dog wanted my attention. But okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Go for ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I should have added launch clamps, but oh well. Alright, we are off. Roll program. Roger, roll. Throttle back. We're going through the period of maximum dynamic pressure. Hey, thank you, Spud. Alright. Throttle back up again. Probably throttled down too much. I should be paying more attention. Okay, throttle back up. Trying to get my inclination down. There we are. Probably a little bit too shallow, but as I said, I haven't flown this in a hot minute, so... Up, Leo he wants to head out. Give me 1 second. You know what? I'm gonna do that with less dog interruption. And now that I actually remember how to, like, properly fly this thing, so... we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll do this properly. Therefore, I wasn't paying as close as attention to the launch as I should have. I mean, we still would have been fine, but I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. It's very fast for a Saturn V, but that's besides the point. Alright, roll program. Roll complete. Start the pitch program. Opportunity to get more screenshots, of course. Throttle back for going through the period of maximum dynamic pressure. Oh, hello, Crimson. Welcome in. looking good. Through max Q, throttle back up. Okay, we're looking good at this moment. We will be expecting inboard cutoff in just a moment here. We got inboard cutoff. And we are almost at Bico. We have booster engine cutoff. We got staging. We got a light on the S2. And we got interstage separation. S2 at full thrust. Hey, nice staging right there. Alright, now it's just a matter of gaining as much sideways velocity as we can. Gotta gain horizontal velocity. S2 looking good. And the S2 is what gets us into orbit on this one. This is a, I mean, the tanker is just an S4B, like a souped-up S4B, but I guess because it delivers the S4B into orbit, this could be considered a, like a Saturn INT, like 21 or something, which was the two-stage variant used for Skylab exactly once. Alright. Pitch down. Alright, we should be coming up on S2 cutoff any minute now. Okay, good S2 cutoff. Or maybe a little bit more. Yep, good S2 cutoff. We are in almost to an orbit, but there we go with the S2. And S2 separation. North American has done its job well today. Alright, we are now in orbit. I guess it's a matter of our fuel cells. I think this thing just runs off a battery, I believe. Yeah, it's just a battery thing. Okay, well. Got to deploy the extendable nozzles. And let's go ahead and warp up to Apoapsis. And got a good light for circularization of the orbit. Okay, almost there. Alright, we're in 126 by 123. I'd say that's pretty good. Now let me actually use the monopropellant to trim that down a little bit more. So let's go ahead and warp up to Apoapsis. Let's warp over there. Now, this thing, when it's sitting on orbit, it does actually go into the hibernation mode, so we will actually... we will need to do that. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Okay. RCS, reaction control. And then hopefully we can get it into... Yep, there we go, 125 by 125. The inclination is slightly off, but I'm not too worried about that. That's just in the details. Okay. The second thing we do is we put it in the proper orientation for orbital thing. Communications, fine. Controls, fine. Hibernation on, hibernate and warp. There we go. Let's see. Mech jab, we'll disable the mech jab because we don't need it. And then control. Our reaction wheel's normal. We'll disable the torque for now. So the trick is to try and save as much electric charge as we can. So, alright, there we go. The S2 is on orbit. Or the tanker is on orbit, I should say. I don't believe I gave this thing yet. I think it just runs off of battery power to, like, give me more... intenseness, I guess? But, yeah, we will go ahead and we will launch the crew now. Alright. Follow direct descent. Fly? I think, someone has indeed texted me. Let me go ahead and check that real quick. Oh, it's my dad asking me. Sandwich. I want the sandwich, just like the TF2 Heavy, but I'm actually a little bit hungry right now, so. Okay, here we are. First thing, set as target. And now it's a matter of, let's warp until sunrise, yeah. And now we just need to go ahead and wait until we're in the proper position. Alright, that should be good. I'm actually gonna pause the game right here because, as I said, my family is texting me, so I would like to respond to that. Publix. Hold up. Okay, there we go. I was just dictating to my dad my food order. Okay, here we are. We got the next crew of... Oh, the dog wants to come back in. Let me be right back. Okay, I am back. We got Leo again. Leo wants to stream. No more. Only Leo. Yes, only Leo. Leo just wants attention. Hey, Leo. Is that your cupcake? He has his cupcake. Alright. Let's go ahead and actually fly this mission now. Alright, we're gonna lock in. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Okay, here we go. Go ahead. Roll program, roger roll. Throttle back for max Q. Switch program in. Probably should get up Rendezvous too, just in case. I'm not all that good with ground up Rendezvous, but you know. Throttle back for max Q. There we go. Up. Leo's dropped his cupcake, but I'm not gonna get it to him. Why did my mouse just temporarily unplug? Okay. Leo, I'm not getting your ball. I'm busy. Okay, throttle back up. Okay. I haven't pitched over as much as I probably should. Oh, what? Okay, the dog wants to play with me, but I'm streaming. Really? Why do you have to do this now? Okay, sorry about that. Oh, I can't revert the flight either. Okay, well, I guess we're just stuck with this. Okay, inboard cutoff. Up, nope, that's the escape tower. Inboard cutoff. Okay, well. There we go. We got staging in S2. We got good light on the S2. We got good interstage. There we go. And at this point is when the frickin' launch escape tower should fire, but that's well past that because I pressed the wrong button, but oh well. Okay, well. Oh, that is a terrible ascent, but what's our relative inclination? Yeah, okay, well. I know it's gonna be a bit for our get a relative inclination down, but oh well. Let's see. Yeah, just go right there. Alright, now go on to the prograde. Crew of 3 astronauts lost due to guidance failure. Mission control reportedly distracted by a dog. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now at this point, we need to begin to... What the hell do you want? What is he doing? Don't worry, I'm still flying the mission, but he's just being silly. But Okay. Okay, relative inclination is going down. That's nice. We got cut out on the S2. Alright. We got S2 jettison. We got a light on the S4B. Okay. So at this point, it's just... Oh, he dropped the ball again. Okay, it's under my computer, but I'm not gonna get it to him until I'm actually in a proper orbit. He is right underneath my chair. Okay, hello. Alright, I'm gonna reach for it while we're just, burning the S4B into orbit, but he danced. Yeah, this is also a 2-engine S4B, so... because you need the extra performance in order to get it to its, the right spot. Okay, here we are. This is going really well so far, regardless of dog. I think I... Up, now he wants to go out. Okay. I greatly apologize. Then my dad was calling me, like, asking what to ask my mom what she wanted from, like, Publix, and it's like, okay, well, we're in an orbit now, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, that's actually a not... That is a not... That is not terrible. I can work with that. Okay. Alright, well, we are in orbit at this point. I think the solution now is to... Was it activate these fuel cells? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so all that's activated. Not the best orbit, but... Hey, it will work ever so slightly. I'm just curious, right? Like, normally I said I have the S4B rendezvous, but uh they're the S4B, well, they're both S4Bs, but the tanker rendezvous. What if I... What if I just get this into like a 100 by 125 orbit and then see what happens? Okay. This thing is supposed to be able to restart a few times, so... Uh... Right. Got a light. Or no, I guess we can do 100 by 125, and then we can have the tanker do a hybrid, do the rendezvous. You know what? Good enough. Okay, well. This thing is on orbit now, so that's nice. It is in a proper orbit. Let me go ahead and just warp real quick over to the daylight. Oh yeah, I also have to pay attention to life support because I do. Uh, gosh forbid I can stream in peace. Oh wow. Well, at at this point, this is in orbit. We got this actually in orbit. That's fine. Let's go ahead and switch back to the tanker, and then we can rendezvous this stupid thing. Man. How much electric charge do we got? We still got a decent amount. Okay, well. At this point, set as target. Let's go ahead. Oh yes, we have to take this thing out of hibernation. Reaction wheels enable, hibernate, and warp. I should probably just set to auto. Add maneuver. Oh, he dropped his ball again. Leo, I don't want to play right now. And he's going to whine constantly until I... Okay, at least he's dropping his ball in the direction that I am in. So, alright. Set as target. Okay, Apollo direct ascent tanker. Not the greatest rendezvous in the world, but oh well. Let's just see real quick. Wait. Periapsis. Oh no, we can get a half decent rendezvous right there. Yeah, 14 kilometers. Hold up, can we get that just a little bit closer? That's 18 kilometers. Hold up. I think 14 is the best we're going to be able to get, which is not perfect, but hey, it's good enough. Okay. So now it's just a matter of warping around to the maneuver node. Although we are kind of running out of electric charge. Let me go ahead and hibernate too. Or actually, let me just... Can I, like, fire these engines for, like, a sec? He dropped the ball again. Hibernate. Can I fire the engines just to recharge? Just a little bit. No. I might have to turn on infinite electricity. Hold up. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn on infinite electricity. Alt F12. Little bit of cheating, and he wants his stupid ball again. Come on. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Hello everybody, I'm back. Now with significantly less Leo. Apollo 11 aborted and Leo P. Conrad, first human on the moon. How funny would that be? Um, oh well. I, this could go, ugh. Hopefully Leo does not come back in here and horribly distract me. This electricity problem, though, this is entirely my fault, because I thought I could get away with... So I'm like, oh yeah, in real life, the thing would probably run off of batteries alone, so maybe I should try and just do batteries, but, yeah, no. Um... Actually, wait. Yeah, I think it's just battery power. Yeah, there's no... Uh... Oh well, it's a... Oh, I skipped the thing, because this is an incredibly sloppy mission, if you can't tell. There we go. Okay. We got 18 kilometers out. Um, Let me go ahead and look at the target. Which, okay, where is it? Focus target. Yeah, okay. Um, so what's that over there? That's 14 kilometers. Okay, so I might warp over here. Oh, that's screenshot again. Okay. All right. Okay. Leo wants to come back in. I am not letting him in. Plus, I also think my mom's trying to distract him, so... Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Approaching in close. I'm gonna make myself stationary compared to the target, and then I'm just gonna burn at the target. Yep, there we go. Just the standard. There are probably better, more realistic ways to rendezvous, but I don't care. So, this is the brute force method that has worked for me for a billion years, and this is how I'm gonna keep doing it, and it will be fine. As long as I'm under 3. As long as I'm under 3 kilometers away, I should be good. Okay, let's go ahead and warp. All right. Look at target. Of course, I don't know why. Well, if I look at the target, I can't see it because it's not in render range, but that's besides the point. Why is my liquid fuel at 0? Oh yeah, because technically I am using hydrogen, so yeah, of course it would be at 0. And the liquid fuel is just for that. Leo, I'm not letting you in my room. Alright. Hey, there's our target, right over there. Okay. Now it's just a matter of coming in close. We should be good. Yeah, there it is. Well, that's kind of a cool photo. I keep having to remember I need to take screenshots. Up there we go. It's in render range now. All right. There we are. And go ahead, slow down. All right, here we are. We are stationary compared to the target. There is our spacecraft. We're gonna shut down these engines. And we're going to start our maneuvers to actually dock with this stupid thing. So let's go ahead and begin that. Alrighty, so I'm actually going to, hold up, I'm going to switch to this real quick. Continue to just point in that direction. And then, yeah, switch back to this. I don't know why I gave the tanker and the, this two different types of engines, but okay. Okay. We'll move on in. Here we are. Hey, bear bark. Well, bear is not here right now. He is going to do something else. I don't know, he's sleeping or whatever. Alright, there we go. We are close in. And now what we need to do is... Let's see. I don't need that anymore, but... Oh, that is cool, having these two float in parallel. When I do start my forever save, because I got 2 more weeks of work, and then I have a week and a half off just to do whatever before I have to go back to school. I think I'm going to be doing my KSP forever save, starting that. The first thing I want to do is like a Mir or Tiangong style station first. Just because I think it would be kind of cool to do something like that. So, okay. Here we are. We're rendezvousing and docking. Okay. Hopefully this won't become a fam recreation. I see now. Oh, I've never seen For All Mankind, but I know what you're referencing. Um, and I think the answer is no, because all of these engines... Actually, hold up. Shut down engine. Shut down engine. There we go. And because of that, I accidentally overshot just a little bit. Okay, let's head back. Luckily, this has a bajillion monopropellant, so that's nice. Hold up, I'm not... I am not... Okay, I overshot again. But I am also headed upwards, so... Hold up. Okay, let's focus by heading down first. I can also probably turn off infinite electricity at this point. But I'll still keep it up just in case I need it, but... I don't think I will. Okay. Uh... Now, I haven't done any docking in a while, so, excuse me if I'm not the best at it. Okay, let's just go in real quick. Scoot in here. Also just realized that there is docking mode, so pull up. A little bit that way. A little bit this way. Down some more. Okay, wait. There we go. Actually, okay, lock onto that. And stop. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to set these right here. We're going to switch to orbital mode. Because orbital mode. Okay. Okay. We're gonna rotate ever so slightly. Aim camera right there. Alright, we should be good. Docking tail to tail right here. I'd imagine they'd probably do this in real life with like cameras and whatnot. Still, someone piloting like remote via camera. Is that a runway down there? It's very long for a runway. Okay, we should... There we go. I just needed a picture of that right there. Should be good. Oh, nope. Alright, and disengage the SAS. Hey, we're docked! Okay, the first question I always have in this is, are both of these... Yeah, they're both docked. Okay, excellent. Let me go ahead and flip back to free camera, which is, I always like the planet beneath me. But yeah, there we go. We have our tanker and our Apollo both docked together. I don't need that anymore. And I guess at this point we can start fueling operations, which is literally just a matter of clicking like 2 buttons and then we're good. Quick save now? Yeah, I should. Excellent idea, Spud. Okay. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna quick save. And we're gonna take some pictures because, you know, this looks cool. uh... Okay. Let me just check something real quick while we see that while we see this magnificently float in the distance. Oh, Sammy messaged me. I'll have to get back to him in a in a little bit. Once I'm done with the stream. Who put him in Baja Blast? You know what, Spud? Same. Okay. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is turning out, surprisingly. Once I get to this point, it's all fine and good. Anyways, I guess what we can do is, I guess we can just warp around, like, once, just to simulate, like, okay, it's gonna take a little bit to have the fuel. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Up, we can get it with the moon in the background. Alright, quick save. Alright, at this point, I don't think I need anything in the tanker, so we're gonna go ahead and pull up. That's undocked. Oh wait, they're still docked. We're docking acquisition force. Hold up, why is it? Or enable staging. Browsing the memes channel while streaming. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and actually quick save that real quick. Okay. Alright, here we are. Or I think the way I normally do this is, yeah, I just, yeah, you do that. And if you switch back to this, have this sort of go forward. Oh, why am I knocking into the spacecraft? Yeah, it takes the hardware with it, so. And now for this, it's just a matter of actually, say, like, activating. Well, first let's get a bit more of a distance away from this. Browsing the memes channel while streaming? Yeah, I always do that. I always get horribly distracted by Discord while streaming. Okay, let's go ahead and light the engines and deorbit this thing because it's no longer of any use to us. Let's just go ahead and cancel out all of our velocity because why not? Let's just see what happens. Well, as much velocity as we can. Okay, yippee. We're gonna re-enter over land. Who cares? Who cares if it hits some Chinese villager's house? Average Chinese launch be like. I probably could also just uncouple those. Why does it have us selected to the docking hardware? Okay, that's really weird, but okay. Okay, 500 meters a second, a delta V left. Maybe we have enough to get to that ocean? Maybe? So we don't, like, murder somebody? I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, we have enough to get to the ocean. Okay. And cut. Alright, and let's time warp down. And let's just go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and start spinning this thing. Because, you know, spinning it. Okay, there we go. Let's just start spinning it in, like, all directions, you know, tumbling end over end. Yeah, there we go. It's coming down near a city. Guess so. Alright, does any part of this overheat, or does it just make it through the atmosphere? Because, you know, reentry heating in Kerbal Space Program is extraordinarily weak. Actually, can I get lift in this thing? No, I cannot. Okay. It's just gonna come down ballistically at this point. No part of this is going to survive. Yup. -3. Yeah, litho braked ever so slightly. Actually, wait, hold up. Oh, I can't switch to that. That's gonna collide into some village, but... Alright, let's go to the tracking station. Yeah. We're an hour in. Now let's actually fly the main part of this, which is the lunar program. The actual lunar mission part of the of the mission. Spin me right round? Yeah, exactly. While I'm loading, I'm also going to check my texts again. Ah, here we are. Busy RN. My dad's here for, just got back with the lunch. Okay. So, let's go ahead. And we have this just by itself in an orbit. Activate these two engines. Point prograde. And where is the moon? The moon is right over there. So let's go ahead and get ourselves up a maneuver. Put ourselves... no, that's way more Delta V than I have. Add maneuver. Hold up. Yeah, just get us on a trajectory that goes around the moon, and then we can... Re-return. Sure, I know there's no reason why we wouldn't, but I'm still going to put us on a free return trajectory because I think it would be kind of cool. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Orient towards the maneuver node. Our burn starts in about 5 minutes. Okay, start burn in about a minute. There we go. Take another screenshot. Wait 23 seconds. RCS on. Point towards the maneuver node. Alright. Here we go. We got a light. Started a little bit early, but I don't think it'll mind too much. Mr. Krabs moves to cancel Artemis 2. He hates free returns. True. True. Flywell, Estop, and Fool Kerman are on their way. Alright. There we go. Take a picture right there. Great part about this is that this S4B stage, it almost has almost the exact amount of Delta V that we need to do this. We should have some left over, but that's fine because we're going to crash it into the moon afterwards anyways. Then actual mid-course corrections, orbital insertion, and whatnot is done by this thing. So... Okay, almost there. And... cut. Alright. And at this point, we can go ahead and we can decouple the S4. And now this is on its way to the Mun. I do want to check though. Let's just see. Like, okay, that's not actually that bad. What I'm actually gonna do is that no. Okay, well, for whatever reason, it doesn't want to. Well, I guess we'll do a proper insertion later on. But that is kind of cool with, I guess, orbital sunset. Now, something I actually am going to do is I am going to take the S4 and... Oh, nope. What we're going to do is... not that. We are going to actually... crash this thing... Oh, probably isn't the best idea, but oh well. We are going to... There we go. Set it on a trajectory to crash into the Mun. And for us, add maneuver, we are going to get into a bit more of an equatorial orbit. In addition to that, we're also going to get into a 50-kilometer orbit, so 9.7 meters a second, not too bad. The stage is mostly for us to get into lunar orbit anyways. Alright. At this point, let's go ahead and warp up to the Mun. Start burning about 3 hours. Yeah, it's not too far away. Okay. $21 away. I am getting hungry though, so. Alright. 1 minute. Okay, 23 seconds, 19. There we go. Alright, we're in a proper, we're in a proper thing around the moon, so. We're on a proper trajectory to get around the moon. And has the S4B already crashed? Oh no, no, it still hasn't. Okay, well. There we go. There's the Mun right there. Or the moon, Mun. I guess in this case we will warp down. Actually, it is about to crash. So let's actually switch to it. Because why not? Yep. There we go. Of course, this is for our seismometers to pick up. Well, once we deploy them, but should have landed and deployed the seismometers first, but oh well. Where did we come down? An area with basically nothing interesting. Oh, that's kind of interesting with the... If you want to get into this crater, there appears to be not a terrible way of doing it, but... If you have a rover with you, but we don't, so... Okay, let's go back to the tracking station. And then... we'll go ahead and we'll... get into, get into a proper orbit and we will land, so... Okay. Right, orbit. Periapsis is in 2 minutes. We are on the night side, the far side. Alright. 1 minute away, I think, is good. There we go. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. This stage does have way more Delta V than we really need, but it's fine. Okay. All right, almost there. For 400 kilometers, I think I'm gonna get the periapsis down to 25. Okay, almost there though. Slow and steady burn. All right, 60, 50. All right, there we go. And let's actually go ahead and warp to the periapsis. And we will circularize, and then we'll just pick a random landing spot, and we will go. Okay, let's see. Right, do a little burn. Alright, there we are. We are now in our proper lunar orbit. BRB headphones dying. That's fine, Spud. Take some photos. And let's actually go ahead. Oh, I forgot that we're actually, because we did the free return, we're counterclockwise. Wait, a piece of the spacecraft actually did survive. That's really funny. We're gonna have to go take a look at that once we're done, but let's go ahead and warp around real quick. Actually, we need a proper Earthrise shot, or Kerbal rise, I guess, before we land. Okay, where? Yeah, there we go. It's in the dark, but oh well. Let's just warp over here, and then we can start our landing burn. We're gonna quick save before landing, of course. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna land in that crater. So 3, 2, 1. Good light, and we are off. Central Highlands, East Farside Crater. Now we do need to be careful because the landing stage only has 630 meters a second at delta V, so we do need to make sure we're using our crasher stage most of the way down. And only use the landing stage for the very end. Okay. Now I do have to also have to account for the fact that the planet is rotating underneath me. So or the moon is rotating counterclockwise underneath me. So I think I want to land somewhere over here. So I want to something like that. Orbit, don't need that anymore. Okay, switch to radar altimeter. I think once we're like 5 kilometers above the surface or so. Okay, yeah. Need to slow down at this point. Okay, yeah, at this point, go ahead. Ditch the crasher stage. Landing gear down. There we go. Right, 2 kilometers up. I think we might be landing on a bit of a hill, but I guess we'll see. Okay. 50 meters per second up. All right. Gotta take the screenshots for posterity's sake. Oh, someone's texting me, of course, in the middle of my very crucial lunar landing. Is a bit of a tall lander, 14 meters a second up. Okay, 20 meters a second. Seven. Five. Okay, we should be good. And we're coming down in the middle of a rock, but it's KSP, so the rock is hollow. There we go. Okay. Nope. Nope. Of course, it decided to bounce. Hold up. Let me just ever so quickly. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Ring dampener auto. Up, yep. Nope, 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 nope. And this, my friends, is why you quick save. I also kind of fucked up with the landing gear. F9 to hold last quick save. Yippee. Okay, well, we're back up here then. Here, what I'm actually going to do is, because the landing legs are a bit bouncy, so what I'm actually going to do is turn off the dampening in all of these landing legs. But let's go ahead and warp down. Okay. Go ahead and okay. Yeah, just right there. Can't really warp down too fast. Well, can't really warp down at all, actually, but yeah, there we go, it crashes. Alright, okay. Yeah, because I had to put the landing legs there if I didn't want them, like, glitched into the fairing. So I guess I just could have used different landing legs, but oh well. Let's see. Yeah, we need to touch down like at 1 meter a second or something stupid like that. Alright, we do have plenty of fuel in order to hover, so... Okay... Quite close. Smooth. Up in another rock, of course, but... Smooth as silk. Up, just let it settle. Don't override it with anything, just let it sit. I don't know why we're sliding, but... Ground tether on. There we go. Okay. Well, we have landed, right next to a boulder. It's not a boulder, it's a rock next to this crater. Alright, well, in this case, alright, let's go ahead and get our Kerbals out. We'll get Glidwell Kerman out. Oh, wait a second, the ladder's on the other side. Oops. Yeah, I think I Originally this was a 2-person capsule, but now it's a 3-person capsule. I changed it, but I guess I put the ladder on the wrong side, which is quite silly, but... Hello? Alright. Hey, there we go. We are on the surface. Let's, Hey, nice. There we are. We're gonna go ahead and plant the flag. I don't know why it's a NASA flag instead of like a US flag, but landing site. There we go. Let's get the other Kerbals out. And at this point, I don't really like care. I can just... I return. Welcome back, Spud. Today I discovered that the ladder is on the wrong side of the spacecraft. But we did manage to land. Although I crashed and had to reload once, so... okay. Alright. Come on. Alright. Okay, let's see. Alright, there we go. We got Kerbals. Oh, we also got a view bot. Hold up. The trajectory bullseye is really annoying. Yeah, I mean, I can get rid of it by just... only because I have the land up, but... Alright, there we go. I don't really have anything else to do here. I guess we can explore around... Leo wants to come in. Give me... I guess I have to let him in. I'll be right back. I am back. Take a surface sample. Oh yes, that is something that we can do. Hold up. Take surface sample. There are large concentrations of melted byproducts here. Appear to be formed by some intense pressures and heat. Nice. I mean, I guess we can go jetpack around a little bit. Jetpack to the other side of that crater. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and quick save real quick. Okay. Go ahead. And jetpack around. Go into the crater. I want to go... Let's even go to the other side of the crater real quick. Okay, yeah, I probably should also, like, start slowing down now. I mean, Kerbals can take a little bit of, like, velocity hit. but not like a stupid amount. Yay, okay. Yeah, like they can't withstand slamming into the surface at a bajillion miles an hour. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they can take that. Okay. uh is surface sample here too? Yeah, it's still the same. Okay. But yay, I guess we're in this crater now. Over here. Oh, anything cool? Yeah, not really. But okay, I guess in this case, I mean, I really don't know what else to do. I guess I'll just head back. Hold up. I guess we can walk to the edge of this crater real quick. We should have brought some breaking ground deployables. I should have, yeah, exactly. Hold up. Do I want to physically walk over? Yeah, well, I guess I have to save monopropellant. I should have brought extra monopropellant as well, but I didn't. Or EVA propellant. Well, in this case, Leo is just sleeping now. He's just, taking a big nap. Okay. Do I... Nah, I guess we can slowly but surely trundle on over. A rover would be nice, but oh well. We can slowly walk. In the meantime, hold up. In the meantime, I am just going to check my eBay to see if, you know, remember Kerbals that EVA too long can die. Oh yeah, true. But I have 51 minutes remaining, so it shouldn't be too bad. One of my eBay bids is about to end. 15 seconds left. Let's see if anyone currently at $203 for a model. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see how much it sold for. It sold for $256. That's pretty nice. Um, Alright, after stream, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go and, pack that up so I can send it out tomorrow after work. But hey, look, we made it to the end of the, We made it to the end of to the edge of the crater. Yeah, we'll walk up to the crater, we'll, I guess, like, stare at it, I guess. And then we'll head back. And then we should be good then. Wee. 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 Okay, we can't do another more wee, otherwise we'll die. But that's a very good uh I guess thumbnail right here. All right, edge of crater. There it is. Okay, so I think at this point, it's just a matter of us actually heading back to where we've landed. So, um, set as target. I guess technically we can rendezvous with it, but all right. A quick save. And now we are going to head back. Yes, we need to head back in this direction. I guess there's also another part that we can go look at. Um, we can take one of the other Kerbals, and we can, I guess, something survived from the Crasher stage. We can go take a look at that. Yeah, okay. Yep, it's loading back in. Alright, over there. Oh yeah, I can see the little craft. Okay, let's just make sure before anything else that we just land safely on the side of the crater. So, in worst case scenario, we just walk back. And land. Up, doink. Um, quick save. Look at this boulder. Okay. And let's just go ahead and fly back to our craft. I see it right over there. A gray spacecraft which blends in. Okay. Okay. We are back, and I'm just gonna have... Oh no, shit, we ran out of propellant. uh... Wait, how are we gonna get her up? Can Kerbals, like, swap inventories? Hold up. Uh... I just... Hold up. Can I just get rid of that? Oh yes, I guess, well, I can have two jetpacks now. Wait, hold up. I have a way of fixing this, because when you go into EVA... Hold up. E board. You refuel your jetpacks. Yeah, exactly. So what I can do is there we go. Okay, good. um okay. Oh, nope. Let's see. Board. Board. And let's go ahead and switch to one of our other Kerbals. And let's go ahead and set that as a target. And let's go ahead and see, like, What's the piece of debris that's over here? I don't even know where it is. Well, I know it's over here somewhere, but... Oh, there's a distance over there. Okay, well that works out. We'll go and we'll see this, and then we'll head back and then fly home. Still 800 meters away. Pull up. Oh, is that it? Down there? Oh, look. Wait, what? Oh, wait, that's not a part of the craft. That's one of the breaking ground sort of like specific science things. Okay. I guess where... Oh wait, hold up. I guess where is it exactly? Over here? Oh, nope. It's not showing up on like... It's not showing up on anything. Like, where is it? Up, a Kerbal T-posed for a moment. Hold up. $199 meters away. 150 meters away. 120 meters away. And I'm just sort of like... I realize I gotta conserve the fuel because I've used most of it. So I gotta... Wait, no. It's 100 meters away at this... Oh, there it is! Well, let's just walk over to it. It's the engine plate. Which I guess does make a little bit of sense because that was the I was expecting like a small little piece of something, not like something that big. I guess we can just trundle on over, I guess. Yeah, I was expecting something quite small, like I don't know. Surveyor moment? Surveyor moment indeed, although I haven't actually landed anything else. That is something I kind of want to do with my um forever save, where I'll be building my space station first, like my mirror station, while I'm sending out probes to all various places. And then, come back later with when I start doing like lunar missions and whatnot. Yeah, take a look at that. That's the entire bottom half of the Crasher stage. Look at that. Huh. It appears that the whole bottom half of it's, well, some of the one of the monoprop tanks that I just used put on for show um didn't survive, but the rest of it did. The rest of the engine base survived. Oh, listen, she just wants to take a nap, okay? Astop just wants to take a nap. Okay. So at this point, select as target. Where? Okay, it's over there. Well, I guess at this point, the only thing to do is just to, like, get all the Kerbals up and go home. So I'm going to quick save. And we're gonna head off in this direction. A little bit more. Yeah, there we go. I do got to be careful because, as I said, doesn't have a whole lot of propellant left. Oh, it's right over there. I kind of overshot, but just a little. All right. Kerbals can withstand what, like 10 meters a second of impact, maybe? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I overshot, but I guess we can also do the yeah, okay. We're gonna have to do another walk back. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. And another frickin' swap of do another what we did before where it was the jetpack swap. It's fine though. Okay. Yeah, I don't need the jetpack at this point, so as I said, I don't have the jetpack. Well, I do. I just run out of fuel. What's the life support like? 30 minutes remaining? Okay, that's fine. Um and then once we're done, yeah, do the jetpack swap, and then at that point it's just a matter of going home. Okay. Here we are, we're getting close. There we are. Okay, Gleewell, Kerman. We're gonna... I am temporarily taking your jetpack. Wait, hold up. There's a way of doing this. Yeah, there we go. Just temporarily taking it. Uh... F climb. E board. A stop, you get out. Up. Okay, let's see. And now... There we go, we should be good. And... Just realized that that thing is tipping over very precariously. The only reason why that's even still, like, staying upright is because... yes, climbing into the frickin'... Wait, am I... Did I just get stuck in here? Wait. I just got stuck in here. Huh? When was my last... Oh, that's... When was my last quick save? Please don't tell me it was all the way back at... Oh, it was. Okay, well... I guess we have to do that again. Let me set as target then. Well, I guess in this case we still have a decent amount of propellant left. And we overshot last time, so... we can be a bit more, I guess, appropriate with our fuel use so we don't have to do the little switch. Yeah, there we go. Music fits. Yeah, it's the Space Engineers soundtrack. So... No, 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 no. Ah. Uh... You know what? Good enough. Uh... Actually, before I do anything, let's just quick save so we don't have to do that again. Up. Up. Yeah, we're not going to want to climb because then we'll get stuck in the inner stage again. The board. Switch to Gleewell, Kerman. Climb. Okay, quick save. I don't know how... Well, the only reason why this is even still doing anything is because one of the ground tethers on. Actually, hold up. If I... Yeah, that's how. But okay, save. And now it's time for us to go home. So... Oh, nope. Let me go ahead and shut down those engines. There's still... Yeah, shut down engine. There's 3 of them, because 2 of them are supposed to be, like, abort engines, but... Alright. 3... Okay, quick save. 3, 2, 1... You know what? Good enough. There we go. We are off. And... we actually need to head this way. Actually, let's go ahead and activate those engines too. And if I remember... Yeah, okay, there we go. Shut down engine. Shut down engine. We do want to keep up our velocity, so... It is going to be a matter of, trying to just accelerate to the horizon as fast as we can. Because this is very Delta V limited. Maybe using our monopropellant to aid us, because we have a decent amount of monopropellant left anyways, so... Okay. So if we keep burning like this... Yeah, okay, we still have enough. Okay, so... Burning for home. Okay. Should be able to... This took a lot longer than I thought I would. Yeah, okay, there we go. We should be good. Yeah, just burn the RCS as well. Just freaking burn everything. Burn everything. Wait, no, that's actually increasing our apoapsis at that point. Okay, well... We might need to cheat again just a little bit, but... Okay. Come on, we can use the rest of our RCS to get home. Or we could just do that. Yeah, that's fine. Not how I originally intended that to happen, but hey, it'll work. Wait, hold up. Oh wait, it I just kind of want to get home at this point. I just do. I mean, we do get this really, like, loopy... Oh, we changed SOI again. I guess we fly past the moon again? Yeah, goodbye. But hey, if it works, it works. Yeah, okay. That wasn't my intention about how that normally works at all, but I kind of just want to end the mission, like, now. I don't know why I'm in the dark. Oh, maybe I should deploy the... Uh... Okay, there we go. Just massively decelerate. Yeah. Skip re-entry, what's that? Um... Oh, there's the ground. Oh, we're in shadow of the moon, that's why. There's like an eclipse going on. That's why I can't see anything. Uh... And at this point, we should be done. You want to get the new install set up for ending stream or not? No, I need to go eat, and I am confident in my ability to install a CCAN file, so, yeah. Hi, why aren't you... Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. I was like, did I accidentally put a drogue chute on? Understandable, take care then. Well, thank you for joining in. Spud, I will talk to you in a little bit. But, alright, we're gonna land. Land landing, which is normally not how these things go, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm gonna recover my vessel. I am starving. I need to go eat food. Thank you, Spud, Gam, and Game USA XXL for all joining in today. I'm just gonna go and, like, scarf down a sandwich now. But that was successful. Kind of scuffed, but somewhat successful. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.